What is going on there, guys? Welcome back to the Oldham Athletic career mode FC26. If you haven't gone and checked out the last episode, please go check it out because we started season 2. We went through the entirety of the summer transfer window. We went through and bought through some very nice players, and basically I feel like we've transformed our team and we're on a whole different level now, where we were sort of way above our expectations last season, but we have transformed our team. We've obviously, a lot of players have left and either contracts have not been renewed or they've been sold or whatsoever, and we've replaced them with younger, hungrier players. And also I think we've got a nice balance of players. So just looking very quickly, just going through it. So Marcus Dackers came in from Kilmarnock. He has started off like a house on fire. We brought in Fevrier from Stockport, who he is just going to be a brilliant player for us, just no doubt. McCausland, we could have actually got big money for him, but when you're in League One and you've got very limited leagues, you can really go and get players. There's not much point when he's a 71 rated player. I am not going to be able to really get many players for him, so I might as well keep him. And we'll see where the future takes us. We brought in Clark as well, who's been very decent so far. Bell, who came out of absolutely nowhere. I'm guessing the club bought him for us, so I'm going to make use of that. I need another centre back, 64 overall for League 2, absolutely brilliant. Iena we got from Salford, very, very good. Again, another one from Colchester, Jack Sparks. We brought in a left back, so that's another 3 overall. We've just honestly improved the overall of this entire squad. The fact is, most of this squad is either in the mid 60s or going up to the high 60s. Obviously, apart from like Dackers and you could say obviously Clark, they're the only 2 players who are like low 60s. The rest of the players are very, very good. We've got Hubbard as well, who looks like he's going to be our next one to watch players, who has got stupid potential, honestly, very, very good. Killian Meyer brought in at Brothrock, same as Bell, got bought by the club, no idea who he is, didn't affect our budget by any stretch, so he's just a nice double player just to have on the bench. And I'll be honest, I probably will look to sell him eventually because he's not someone I bought, and I don't know how I feel about that. We have got Monfrey and Hudson injured right now, 2 of the original Oldham Athletic players, but we've still got Fondrop in there, and Robson, and Daniels to a degree in from the original team. We're not going to waste any time getting into the gameplay, and we are getting kick-off. We're up against Barnet, who are sitting second place right now, just behind us. We are top of the table right now. Sparks is making his Oldham Athletic debut. See how he does. He was probably the only decent player against when we played Colchester. But also, Kelly and my plays from the start because McCausland is on international duty. So February goes to the right and Kelly and my goes on the left. He's knocked off the ball. Oh, Borges can't do much better than that. And now look at this. Dackers is in! It's gonna go in! I've just got a feeling we are just going to blow away the opposition in this league, and it's going to be, if we continue the way we started the season, we are going to be walking League 2 now. And as I said, it's very disappointing about the fact we didn't go up to League 1, but it honestly could help us in the future because this team is already playing like a prime League 1 side, and that'll help us become even better when we do get up to League 1. But Dackers, 61 overall, and he's playing like way above his overall. It's amazing. Brilliant work by Borges as well to get the ball back initially. Oh. The goalkeeper had to make a save there. It was just a quick snapshot. Fevrier! Oh, he's going to score! That might be his first goal. Well, I've scored with him anyway, Jaden Fevrier. Our big summer signing. Someone I believe who I've wanted to sign him for the last 2-3 years. He's been on FIFA. he's someone who I always struggle against when I play against him. Brilliant play, and he just pops out into the far corner, and we take a 2-goal lead over our current second place team. February, he's going to score a second. Lovely work from our winger. He's going to have a brace. We're having a third. Lovely piece of play. A great team little goal that. Great finish as well by the winger. That'll do. A clean sheet and a 3-goal win. It's too early to see who is actually going to be like the dangers to us in the league. But we're walking away. We've won every other game bar from one. That man, February, what a game he had. So let's move on very swiftly to the match against Bromley. We're going to play this, and I'm probably going to simulate a few games, to be honest, just to get us a little bit more further ahead. Because especially, the issue was last season, because the results were so, like, mixed, and I wanted to make sure we got into playoffs, I had to play a little bit more, and I feel like we've got a bit more license to maybe simulate a bit more games than usual this season. I would have made a couple of subs. Hubbard's coming in for Bishop, and Robson is playing ahead of Sparks today. Clark does well to get back to McCausland, who's back from international duty. That'll do. Oh, that's not a great clearance. Oh my God, what a strike. There is really not much you could do about that. That is a well took. He is absolutely, I mean, I don't know, I think it might have been Bell who cleared that. It was a horrendous clearance. Just went straight to the man. I mean, he just set him up. I thought I got in the way of Aina, but obviously not. And I can't have a go at Abate there. That is such a well-placed shot. For the first time in a very long time, we're going to come in from behind. February. And February is going to take it. It's a good header there from Borges. That's lovely from Harry. Oh no, he's a massive strike. February, oh, he's missed it. So well set up for Dackers by Harrod. Oh, it's a poor one. Oh, that's all my fault as well. I was being far too cocky by Aina. Tried to turn him. And again, I knew them rude chances. It's a poor one. What am I doing? Because I don't really know why Bell was that far forward. It was basically giving him no options, but... Oh, it's my fault, though. I've got to take responsibility for that. That'll do. Some good play by Hubbard there, just driving into that space and then finds Harrod there. It's a good assist by the young 17-year-old. And Kean Harrod, he does what he should have done earlier, but he got it now. And we're right back in this. That's a weird one. Harrod, he's going to score! We're back on level terms now. Harrod with a double. It's Bishop with the assist. The substitution coming into play. with 4 back from 2 goals down. And Keane Harrott there at the double. Brilliant goal. Let's bloody get this. Come on! Oh, I thought for a minute then he was just going to hit that. So sweeter than it was. Brilliant work by Kelly and Mai. And Kelly and Mai! Oh, he's saved! What a save by Long. Oh, I thought that was it. I don't know why I did that. Oh, Kelly and Mai! Couldn't finish it. This feels like a loss. This generally feels like a loss because I can't really complain about the 2 goals we conceded. The second one was my fault, but the first one was a thundercracker. To be fair, both of them was poor pieces of defending, really. We should have scored more. We had so many chances. This is a lesson for us. We need to be more clinical. Simulate this game up against Swindon Town. Can we get a win? No, we don't. We lose. That is a disappointing one. Dackers gets us a goal, but that's not really good enough. Simulate this game against Notts County. Can we get back to winning ways? Yes, we do. Harrott, Bishop, and Borges. Harrott gets a brace. Brilliant stuff. Good way to get back to form. So we'll go to Virtue Trophy. Again, going to simulate with my second team. If we get further in the competition, I'll take it more seriously. But again, I just want to focus mainly on the league. And then, obviously, I want to be playing on the FA Cup games. I want to try and get as far as in them. But we're going to swap it out with my second team, who's pretty much my whole rotated side, bar from a couple of first stars. So let's simulate this one. Can we get a win? We don't. A bit disappointing. But gives some of the other players a chance to play. This is another big game. This is first against fourth. Port Vale, who are way up there in the league. Can we get the better of them? And Harrott straight away gets the ball back for us. Not much ahead of us, so we're going to go back here. Going to go back to Sparks. Oh, he gets a little bit too much time on the ball and he doesn't make most of it. Good ball. Oh my god! My god, that was almost comical. The Abate saved our ass. And Mai. Looking to hold it up. Wait for Mai to make that overlapping run. He does, and look at the pace on Kelly and Mai. And Kelly and Mai! That is why we brought him in! That stunning turn of pace! And then finish to boot! This is why we brought him in. I knew he had that pace. He had that ability just to take everyone out of the game. And now it's a brilliant finish as well. Puts it inside on his right boot. Curls it just past the keeper, in off the bar. They are beautiful to see. And within 10 minutes, we take a very decent lead against Port Vale, who nearly just scored themselves. Oh, brilliant work by Harrott. Gets through to Dackers, who can finish. Beacon! February there, Wilvo! Dackers will feel a bit hard done by, but February was just there just in case, and he gives us a 2-goal lead. Oh god, if we miss that, I think I just try and hit it too hard sometimes. But sometimes the power with these lower rated players is so, like, you just don't know what you're going to get sometimes. Beveria. Easy as you like. That all came from the power and the pressing of Bishop. He just did not give a damn there. He was not letting him go. And Keane Harrott will get his goal. Beveria puts it on a platter for him. And before half-time, we are destroying teams at times, though. Oh, it's 4. Oh, Harris throwing riot. Clark with the ball in. And we've took a 4-goal lead before half-time. That is brilliant. Look at that, though. Just a little toe poke. Past the keeper. That is confidence. Just oozing out of Keane Harrott. And we are dominating this league right now. Ah, he goes wide. They're struggling to create chances, really, but they're Port Vale. But that, decent chance. One drop. Yeah, he's going to score. In his final season, he gets a goal. One of the players of the season last season. Unfortunately, he's had to come to a lesser role this season due to the emergence of Dackers. But he comes off the bench for Dackers to score the 5th goal in a rout. And he was assisted by the other substitute, Hayes. Look, can't really get the ball back. We're actually keeping the ball quite well. 5-0, a brilliant performance, a 5-star performance by the team. Come on, a really good win there, lads. So just a quick look at the table. So we're 12 games in, we've won 9, we've drew 1 and lost 2. I'm not expecting us, even with us having a much more improved side, I was never expecting us to like go undefeated or something. Never going to happen. But we are 2 points clear at the top. We are actually 7 points ahead of Port Vale now, what is really, really good. We've got Tranmere, who I think are like near enough rock bottom. Really, really good. I've got to say as well, look at the goals we've scored, and also what we conceded. Like, obviously, Burton and Port Vale have actually conceded. It's funny enough, we just scored 5 against them. They were actually had one of the best defences in the league. What's very funny, but anyway. But look at that, 32 goals. That is near enough double of what everyone else has got. Grimsby scored quite a few, but we conceded quite a lot as well. There's quite a few teams all right on 15, 16 goals. We've got 32 goals. Let me just double check who is actually like our top goal scorer right now. Like, because this is a crazy stat right now. So our top goal scorer is Dackers with 10. He's already in double figures, 12 games in. Keane Harrott's on the verge of that as well with 9 goals. February's got 4. They're all quite moved about, but we've scored a hell of a lot of goals. Dackers I'm really shocked about, because I didn't think with his lower overall, I thought he'd sort of do similar to Fondrop and Harrott and get goals along the season, but to start so well, I am really, really surprised. 12 games in the league and he's got 9 goals. He's got a great average. I think he's honestly doing a brilliant job for us. Keane Harrott as well, he's doing his stuff. I think he's just going to get better. Obviously, I want him to start getting our overalls, ticking along a little bit more. McCausland, I wish was a little bit more involved. Rothrock, obviously, is coming in off the bench and stuff like that. Fondrop got a couple. But I can't really complain. I think everyone is doing an absolutely amazing job right now. Let's see what this one against Tranmere. Come on, let's keep this gun going. I'm pretty sure every time we played Tranmere, we've lost. And they're always like a really bad side. Are they just like our bogey team or something, Tranmere? I don't know what's going on with that. Like, Tranmere are always like the team we lose against when we're in lower leagues. It's especially like last season, they were like rock bottom and we were doing quite well in the playoffs, and then we lost randomly against them. And we're doing really even better this season, and we lose to them randomly. It's a very strange one. Do you know what? For once, I've not actually done this in a very long time. I'm going to play the attacking highlights for this FA Cup round against Barrow. See how it goes. I don't know how much better it is than last year's version of it, but oh, he had it! He had the ball! Oh, Barrow bloody scored. Let's go. You actually really want to win this game. I'm confused. Is this actually gone? Is this gone to penalty? Bloody! Is that literally all it was? Like 2 bloody highlights? Wow. What? What has just gone on? What the f... Okay, so... okay, so something's not really right with this... Okay, I don't actually think I'm ever going to do that again, because I think that's actually messed up. So, I took the first penalty. I'm really confused. Really, really confused. Oh, what just happened? Right, that just doesn't make any sense. Really doesn't make no sense, that. I take 1 penalty and we go and celebrate. I honestly think that's glitched out. That's brilliant. So 1 more game and then probably play the next one. We're gonna get a draw. It's disappointing again. Harrod and February, we probably need to play the next game really, just to. But again, it's the Virtue Trophy, so I'll play the next league game, should I say? Similar to this Virtue Trophy game with our second team out there. Gonna lose. Hope it actually gets his first professional goal. What's got on him? For Causland, but gives the other players a bit of a chance. But let's get back into the real stuff. What is the league? Let's get back on track. Big game here up against Barrow. Obviously, we lost in the FA Cup in a very weird circumstances, but we move on. We've got the better team out there. McCausland, who is on the international duty again, seems to be like every 2 or 3 games every month. He seems to be out on international duty. Over here. Bishop! Oh! Bit of luck, but who gives a damn? Not us, that's for sure. Ted Bishop, the captain on the field, is getting the job done for me there. Continues running, and the ball just bobbles to him. Yeah, Harriet tries to move it along, but number 6 just deflects it into the path of Bishop. And loses his footing, but he puts it into the far corner like a prime striker. Brilliant stuff.
Goal for Oldham Athletic, number 8, Teddy Bishop.
Borges. Brilliant work by Borges, just forcing his way through. Oh, it's a a lovely honour, and Bishop's there again! We're in a double! Amazing work by Harry and Borges! But Bishop's there, like a Hoover picking up the crumbs. He's there, the goalkeeper can only watch it bobble into his back of his net. 2 goals in a matter of minutes for Bishop. Oh, what a strike! What a strike by Harrott. It's not initially what he went for, but he ended up just smashing it. Look at this. Tries to pass it, it falls to him, but then he just slaps it into the corner. No chance for the keeper. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant performance. Good save by Abate. Oh, Harrott has been played in there. Fun drop! He's got a suey out of Barrow. Oh, it's a bit of a rubbish shot from me with Harrott. Just worried getting too close, so I just took a pop shot. Didn't work out, and thankfully came out for fun drop. Ah! I thought there was a 5th in there for us, but we couldn't quite make it work. Obviously took a lot of my dangerous players off to give other players a chance. 4-0 though, we are... It's just sometimes simulation. Simulations can be so touch and go what you get. But in game, we are dominating. That man, Bishop, what a little player he was to get in his career mode. He might not be the long-term option, but my God, he is doing the job for us in League 2. Last game of the episode here, Oldham Athletic versus Salford. Big game, we just need to keep winning. We've got to try and get a bit of a gap between us and 4th place, really. Can't really afford to let teams back into it. We have really with these poor results in simulations. What a ball. Fevrier! Oh, what a goal! What a goal! Jaden Fevrier with the header. But what's his ball? I'm not even sure who did that ball. I have to have a look. But what a ball. It's Hayes. What a ball that is. Couldn't have got more accurate, really. And February just had to aim that right, and he did. Brilliant stuff. Oh, buddy, a bit of turn of pace and we got past. I'm too sure even who did that. Poor. I hope that's not the Stevens Wee buddy used to have. Yes! Rothrock off the bench! He's going to score the winner! Oh, thank Christ for that. And it's actually their old player, Edmai, who set that up. Oh my God, what an awful game of football this has been, really, from us. But Edmai just gets there, and my God, Rothrock makes a mess of it the first time. And the goalkeeper just can't quite get there the second time I'm asking. Come on. What a time to score. How big could that goal be? Come on. So I am going to leave us here just towards the end of November. To be fair, probably by next episode we'll be in the January transfer window, because we're going to be flying through a lot of these. But now we're 4 points ahead of Crawley Town, but now we are top of the table. Goal difference is massively ahead of everyone else's. We just really need... Alright, Bristol Rovers actually have got Port Vale next, so if Port Vale can do us a solid and win their next game, we've got Fleetwood, Burton Albion have got Tranmere Rovers. We could just do with getting a little bit further away from like Crawley Town. I want to try and get like double figures. I'd love to win League 2, but honestly it's not the goal. I just want to be in one of these top 3 spots. So honestly, what I'm looking at, I'm not even looking at the position between us and second right now. I'm looking at us between us and 4th place now. That, and like, to be fair, we're 7 points ahead of Port Vale, and even more, like pretty much 10 points in front of Walsall. So 9 points, sorry. But we're doing really well. Really happy with what we're doing. I'm going to leave it here, and we'll get probably into the transfer window in the next episode. Please comment down below any players you'd like me to look at in this career mode. Any players you think are doing really well and you think I should be giving more game time to, or giving a little bit more. Anything you'd like me to do in this career mode, please leave a comment. I'd like to get your engagement on the comments. And also, please leave a like if you're enjoying these episodes. I appreciate it very, very much. As always, I am the Hawkeye Punisher, and I will see you in the next episode, guys. Please take care, and bye-bye.